You hate when there's those girls that you're like asking for tips from and they're all stank like, I can't tell you. And they had that shitty attitude. I just asked a question. Like, you ain't gotta be stank. It's room for all of us to flourish, okay? It's room for everybody to make money. So let's all get it together. Why not? Duh. I hope you guys are excited because I am so excited to start this series. If you're new here, welcome. If you like videos like this about boss life, success, how to level up as a woman, all that good kind of stuff, then you're in the right place. So go ahead and subscribe and let your girl reach her goal by the end of this year, which is 20K. Okay, we speaking it into existence because it's gonna happen. Now, the first thing you obviously need to establish if you are looking to open your own business is what product or products do you want to sell. One thing that I see a lot of people, a lot of women mess up on when they're doing their boutiques is that they are so scattered and they really don't have a specific vision, a specific kind of like goal, and they just start adding a bunch of random stuff to their boutique. Like, it's like, it'll start with like lashes, and then it's got hair, and then we got clothes, and then we got this, and then we got that. It's too much. You just to start off, zone in on one product or a few products in the same category and just start there first, okay? Start there, level up, start making your money, and then eventually you can kind of expand, but I highly suggest to keep your store kind of specific just because it really helps down the road when it comes to acquiring new customers. They know exactly what to expect when they see your brand, when they see your store. So if you kind of have it scattered and all over the place, that's how it's going to be perceived to your customers. So if you want to start off with makeup, start off with makeup. If you want to start off with clothes, start off with clothes. You will be surprised. A lot of the brands, online stores that me and you are trying to start, the ones that do the best are the ones that are super laser specific. Like, some people, like, there's a girl I know that just sells lashes and she makes so much money, and it's because everybody knows her for their lashes. You know what I mean? Like, they know, like, oh, if I need a new pair of lashes, they automatically think of this girl because that's all she sells. Like, that's just what the whole store is about. And when it's so specific like that, like I said, your customers know automatically to go to you because they know this is the lash store, this is the makeup store, this is the clothing boutique. See what I'm saying? So kind of be specific when you start off. Don't be all over the place trying to sell everything in the world, sis. Second thing, how are you gonna sell it? So obviously we're doing the online thing. Now you have platforms such as Wix and you have Shopify. Me personally, I prefer Shopify. Both of my businesses are through Shopify because Shopify is a lot easier to navigate on the back end, and it's just easier. It's way more user friendly. The difference with Wix isn't horrible. The only perk I would see, you have a little bit more freedom with, you know, being able to do more with the design. But if you know what you're doing on Shopify, you can still make your store look good. And if you don't, your girl designs boutiques for girls like you. And if you need that, check out my complete boutique design service. I create your entire boutique from scratch, put your products up there, do all the back end work, the SEO optimization. You get access to all of my vendor lists, and you get a custom logo created. So you literally get everything for the price of one. Or if you want access to my vendors separately, you can also check those out in the description bar below. Okay, the third thing, and this is honestly the most important thing, is why do you want to sell this product? Please don't make the mistake of picking a product just because you see other people selling it and selling it for that reason, because I promise you, where your passion goes is where the money flows. If you're passionate about a product, it's gonna show, and it's gonna attract more revenue, more customers, more attention. Excuse my dog, sorry. Make sure you actually pick something that you care about. So when you're passionate about something, you just naturally want to do more for it, right? Even in a job, like think about the jobs that you just had to work just to get by. You weren't putting as much effort, as much love, as much, you know, initiative towards it because it's really not something you're really passionate about. Yes, you want the money, you want the end goal, but I'm telling you, when you line everything up to you, to what you love, to what you're passionate about, it's the key to success. Did everybody know you because of the job you worked at McDonald's when you were 18 just because you had bills to pay? No, obviously not, because it's not something you were passionate about. It wasn't something you were constantly talking about, bragging about, putting out there, you know what I mean? So align it that way, and I promise you, you will see so much more success in your career, in business, in the long run, believe me. Fourth thing, this is also extremely important. What is your brand? So your brand is going to be the defining factor on why customers decide to buy with you and not another company. It's extremely important because, as you guys know, it seems like everybody's starting a business now, but your brand is going to be the vision, the aesthetic, the message that you're going to be portraying to your customers that make them attracted to your store, the reason why they're buying from you. Think really hard on this, and that's why I said it's so important to pick a product that you're passionate about, because if you're not passionate about the product, you're not going to be passionate about the brand, which is the whole reason that you're selling the product. You see what I mean? If you're somebody that's passionate, I'm just going to say, for example, a girl that I just recently did a boutique from, she's a plus size girl. She's been through a lot health-wise and stuff like that. And she wanted to start a plus size boutique for women transitioning from like their weight loss journey, but still staying confident the whole way through, from being bigger to transitioning into a more comfortable body weight for them. And I thought that that was freaking awesome. Like, how much more meaningful does that sound than somebody that's just like, hey, I'm selling shirts and pants now. I sell dresses, I sell shirts, I sell pants. Who are you gonna buy from? You see what I'm saying? Even if that message didn't resonate with you, it kind of hits you like, oh, okay, that's pretty cool. You see what I'm saying? And that's the type of reaction you're looking to spark in your customers. It's like, wow, okay, that's pretty dope. And it draws you to it because it's like, oh, this is something I would love to support, of course, because at this point, I mean, we spend so much money and give all these random people so much of our money. Why not support somebody that has a purpose, like a brand that has a purpose? So make sure your brand has a purpose. You're doing this for a reason other than money. Spiritually, it's just not gonna bring you the outcome that you really want in the long run from it. Just being honest with you. That's my opinion. That's what's worked for me. Take it or leave it. Now, the fifth thing is going to be, who will I target? So now you've already established your brand, you already established your product. So now you should have a clear vision on who are you targeting? Who is your customer? What does your customer look like? What is your customer like? What does your customer wear if you're doing a clothing boutique, right? And this is going to help you in literally every aspect of your business, especially when it comes to running advertisements and looking for brand ambassadors, if that's something you end up venturing to, which I highly suggest, especially if you're doing a clothing boutique. But when you know what who your customer is, you can zone in and be able to add products and stuff like that that really fit that customer, that really resonate with that customer, and that really helps you with customer retention, bringing customers back. You already got their attention with your amazing brand that you created, your beautiful product, right? You're just starting off. Now, how are we going to continually add products and keep this business aligned to that customer, right? And it's not obviously one specific customer, but it's like an umbrella of people that fit under your business, right? The people that are attracted to your business, the people that are willing to put money into your business. For example, my business for my boutique is typically between 20 and 35, mainly Black females. I get a lot of white females, Hispanic females too, but it's mainly Black female. United States, Canada, and the United Kingdom. They have interests like Fashion Nova, hip hop fashion. I can break down my customers so that I attract more and more people that fit under my umbrella of my business. Number 6 is, how will I stand out? So if you created your brand the right way, which is from your heart, unique to you and your vision, then you will stand out. The reason why it's so important to stand out right now is because, like I said, everybody's starting a business, right? Everybody's starting a business left and right. Everybody wants a boutique. Everybody wants this. Everybody wants that. Don't let that discourage you, because a lot of people say they want it and they really aren't gonna do it. And that's just being honest. They're really not gonna do it. They're just saying it and they're just doing it just because it sounds cool and they sound like a boss and whatever. So don't worry about anybody. Stay in your own lane and only worry about yourself. The way you really stand out is being you, because there's only one of you. Be unique. Don't copy anybody else. But do not copy anybody else when it comes to your brand and the vision. 7. Now, like I said, don't copy anybody else's business, but do your research and find similar businesses to yours so that you can take pointers, learn from some of the mistakes that some of these businesses have made, and hopefully do better. Early in my process of doing my boutique, I did a lot of studying when it came to different women in the fashion industry, how they started, different tools they used to grow, such as like advertising techniques that works for them, and different stuff like that. So it's not like you're copying, but you're learning, you know what I mean? And what better way to learn than asking somebody that knows what they're doing already, right? There's a difference in copying a brand and learning from a brand. Now, the 8th thing, I kind of led into is decide how you're going to advertise. Now, the best method of advertising is going to depend on your product and also your delivery. So if you are kind of shy and you don't really see yourself putting yourself out there constantly, then really take that into account when you're thinking about, okay, how am I going to get my product out there then? How are people going to even find this? How are people going to want to buy it, right? And if you're one of those people, really look into possibly doing a brand ambassador type of situation where you pay people to advertise your product. It works for a lot of people. Fashion Nova does it. Fashion Nova is actually founded by a man. So when Fashion Nova first came out, it was all women's clothing. So of course they had to use influencers and use women to advertise their clothing. So stuff like that. So like if you're not comfortable putting yourself out there 100%, that's okay. You can still flourish and make your money. I don't really model my clothing ever. Like right now I'm really flexing because sus, I usually don't step out like this, but this money robe fly as can be, right? But seriously though, it's just not me. Like the whole modeling, I don't know. I'm really shy, so it just doesn't work. It doesn't work right now. Maybe in a year or maybe later this year I'll strike some more confidence and get there, but right now that ain't it. So, but that's okay. There's so many different ways to advertise: Etsy, Pinterest, Instagram, Facebook, Google search, YouTube. Like there's a million different ways to advertise your business. So don't think that you have to do everything the exact way somebody else is doing or another business is doing. You really got to play around with it and figure out what's going to fit your business the best. I hope this video was helpful. This is part 1 of a series that I am trying to do as far as the whole becoming a business owner process. If you like this, please leave a thumbs up for me and comment down below if you actually like this video so I know if you guys want me to post another one, because I really don't know. But if you guys want the next part of this series, if this is something you're interested in, this is something you learned from, then please comment down below and let me know that, because really I don't know, I be so nervous, guys. Like I swear the only reason I don't post all the time is because I don't be thinking that people care about this stuff. I mean, I know people do, but I don't know if they want to hear it from me, if that makes sense. I don't know, whatever. It's an inner battle I'm fighting. Me and God is fighting it together, okay? I'm trying to get there. But for real, if you guys appreciate this type of content, subscribe, help me out. I appreciate it. Let me know if there's any more specific things that you guys would like me to touch on. I will touch on it. Just comment down below and let me know what y'all want me to help you with, and I got you. I got you, boo. I got you. Thanks, guys. I'll see you in the next one.